Hot shot on the ground is short. And he's retired, one away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Danny Espinoza will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Baseman, number 6.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the ball. This will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Clint Robinson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Adonis Garcia is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. A.J. Pierzynski will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning, and it looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Hard liner to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Number 2 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Jace Peterson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
On the ground to 3rd. Rendon is there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Number 32 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and as you can see, they are. Number 51 will come in and pitch now. Max Scherzer will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen in
center field for a leadoff single. Trey Turner will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. Ichiro Suzuki digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Daniel Murphy. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Wilson's team's already sizable lead. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as the blowout continues.
And on the mound, when he got that second out, you had a feeling maybe he's going to work his way out of this. Well, think again. That's a worst outcome possible right there.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinosa. This is his first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits. Ender Inciarte will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant.
He's a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Nick Markakis will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Freddie Freeman strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Turner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Matt Kemp will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer. So don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Here's the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. And you can add one more. 17 for the ball game as that ends the inning. Braves strand one. And they remain well behind. Paco Rodriguez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Leading off for Washington, third baseman, Anthony.
Out in front of it, strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Clint Robinson is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. And he's safe.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. And the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Line to left. And that'll get down out there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. In to score the runner from second.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
That's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Bryce Harper is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. Shot back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Wilson Ramos stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the seventh. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Jim Johnson will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out. Danny Espinoza will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. A step on the bag for 1, but 1's all they get as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
First baseman.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Clint Robinson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Adonis Garcia will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Grounded to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Atlanta.
A.J. Pierzynski will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Jace Peterson steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not a big surprise here. He had more hits in this one game than some guys get in a whole month. No doubt he gets the hardware in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and